All right, good evening, everybody. It is Sunday, which means we are going to have our second showing of fashion fixes for this month, and they will need to be ordered tonight. So anything that you want from the fashion fixes, sorry, Instagram, I had to put you on Do Not Disturb. Anything you want from the fashion fixes does need to be claimed tonight by about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so that I can get that on my order. So we'll take a second look at those, and then we have some beachy type stuff. So some of the shell type finish as well as some wooden things. So anything kind of beachy, I pulled it out, and we have that to look at. Hi, Esley. Hi, Violet. Hi, Juanita. Good to see you guys. Thank you for sharing, Violet. I appreciate that. So got lots of fun stuff to look at. I'm feeling beachy. We're going to Carolina Beach State Park tomorrow to start our week of tent camping. So I'm very much looking forward to it. It has been a long week, month, year, life, whatever. So it's about time to get some rest. You know what I mean? Hi, Mom. Yeah, okay. So I forgot to put the link in. So let me grab this link for the chat in case anybody's having trouble finding it. It seems like it's been better lately. I don't know if it really has. Facebook's always doing something crazy. So we will just make sure everybody can get in. The weather has been really nice so far this week. We've had pretty decent weather, and it's supposed to be good at the beach too. The warmest day is supposed to be 80 degrees. So we're going to have mostly high 70s there. Only one day with a chance of rain, and our nights are 60. So that'll be great camping weather. Hi, Faye. Good to see you. All right. So some of the stuff that I have tonight is one and dones, especially wooden things, because a lot of them sell out really quickly. So we have a few one and dones mixed in, and I'll make sure I tell you which ones those are so that you know which ones are last chance. Oh, it's finally giving you a notification again. That's awesome. Is everybody getting notifications? I know, Faye, you probably, well, you may from YouTube. I'm not sure. Is anybody else getting notifications from Facebook when we start a live now? I just wanted to check on that. So you can let me know. I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is a bracelet. This is a stretchy bracelet. On one side, we have the larger wooden beads ranging from a darker kind of rusty red. Hi, Ruth. Good to see you. To the light natural wood. You did get a notification. Great. And Violet, you saw on the feed, but it didn't give you a notification. And then the other side is 4 strands of the smaller wooden beads in those same colors. So this is all stretchy. This is called Oceania Oasis. So we have 4 rows of beads on one side and the row of larger beads on the other. This one's going to be number 1. I do only have one of these. So that will get us started for tonight. Okay, you're not sure. I'm just wondering if they're going to start showing them again. You know, like I said, Facebook does some crazy stuff. And I never know whether to count on it, giving you a notification or not. So I've just been trying to drop that link in the chats in case you're having trouble getting in. So if you can't find the show, most of the time, if I've remembered, it's in the chat. So you can just click the link. Thank you for sharing, Ruth. I appreciate it. Caribbean Canopy in multi. I do only have one of these as well. I feel like this kind of makes a flowery pattern. Isn't that cute? This is all wooden. We have yellow in the center. We have the turquoise. We have orange. And then the espresso brown distressed wood. So you can see where it's distressed a little bit on these. This one shows the best, so I'll show you that one. This one also stretchy, nice and bright colors. So this one's Caribbean Canopy in multi. It is number 2 tonight. Just one of those. Number 3. Number 3 is Eco Extravaganza. I'm also down to one of these. These are all wooden beads. So we have a very polished wooden bead in the center. And then we have some chunky wooden beads that have more of a matte finish or a satin finish. This one looks like a red ball of yarn. So this is actually not quite as tomato-y as it shows on the screen. It's showing a little bit more orange than it is. The earrings are the espresso brown wood. This is the length. Let's see if we can make it symmetrical. There we go. So hanging just down below the collar, and with the 2-inch extension, this is going to hit mid-chest. So it will be right here. All right. So this is Eco Extravaganza in red. Number 3. Number 4 is a pair of earrings in that same shade of red. These are also wooden. These are called Surf Scene in red. Again, not as orange as they appear on Facebook and YouTube. Looks like Instagram's got a little bit better color. Usually it does. Hi, Tracy. Good to see you.
Oh, the fun begins now.
Yeah, the fun begins now. The little perforations on here, so you can kind of see through them. You can see my fingers through them. I do have 2 pairs of these. This is the length and the size. So Surf Scene in red is number 4. 2 of those available. Number 5 is going to be our first fashion fix of the night. This is the rose gold and rose quartz set. So this is the one with the lotus, multi-layer, 3 layers. So we have the rose quartz natural stone up here on top, the polished, and then we have the vanilla beads with the rose gold beads on the second layer. A third layer is the vanilla beads with the little medallion with the lotus on it. The earrings, little vanilla beads on rose gold backs. This has flat chain on those first 2 layers. Third one is kind of a medium weight chain. This is the length of these layers. Our first one is right up there, kind of on the neck bones. What do you call those? Collarbones. I was trying to think what they were called. This second one, not quite to the collar. It's about a 1/2 inch above the collar. This one's about a 1/2 inch below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, that lotus medallion is going to come down to here. So that'll be the bottom of it. That's where it extends to. Let me turn this just a little bit so that there's not the glare. Again, this is in rose gold. Our first bracelet is a single bracelet. So this one is a 2 bracelet fashion fix instead of a ring. The first one is a stretchy bracelet with the vanilla beads, little rose gold accents, and then our lotus medallion again on the bottom. So that is piece number 2 to this set.
What is that fashion fix?
This is I believe this is Glimpses of Malibu. Yep, Glimpses of Malibu. So again, you can buy these pieces separately. No need to buy them all if you don't want them all. I can buy them separately, so you can too. So they're $5 for each piece. This is the second bracelet, multi-layer. We have, again, the rose quartz. We have some very light rose-colored crystal type beads. We have some opaque rose-colored beads and some vanilla beads. This has that sliding knot, but it's on chain. So this is on the flat chain, which you can adjust to fit your wrist. This one even is big enough. I believe you could use this for an anklet if you wanted to. This is bigger than Max's wrist. So he would have no problem getting it on. This with the flat chain. So this is bracelet number 2. That sliding knot closure with the multi-strands. And our hoops. So these have the rose quartz. And this is rose gold wire with the little rose gold spacers. This is the length and size. So just slightly bigger than our glitzy hoops for reference. That is our 4th piece. So the rose gold and lotus fashion fix. That is going to be number 5 tonight. So if you want pieces from this, or if you want the whole set, this will be number 5. And make sure you specify which that you want so that we make sure we get our order right. So this is number 5. And again, those are going to be ordered at midnight my time tonight. So I need to have the orders in by about 10 o'clock to get my numbers all finalized and get everything ready. All right. Let's see. I feel like I've been talking a lot already. It is time for a question. You guys are so lucky because I had to drink some Rockstar to get rid of my headache, along with taking some aspirin.
Get rid of your headache.
It did get rid of my headache for now, but now I'm flying. So I may not sleep for a week, but my head does not hurt. All right, let's see. This one has 5 answers. Let's see what you can get. Let's go with number 5. Hi, Aunt Dora. Good to see you. Name something a doctor might advise you to do. Something a doctor might advise you to do. Get some rest. That was number 2. Lose weight was number 1. Stop smoking. Oh, that's a good one. That one was not on here, believe it or not. Eat healthy and exercise. Well, eating healthy wasn't on there, but exercise was number 3. Take medicine was number 4. Exercise. They always tell me to exercise. That's just bad for you. You know, it makes me turn all red and get sweaty and my heart rate goes up. I don't think that's a good idea. Take medicine. Take medicine was number 4. Anybody want to take a guess what number 5 is? And my doctor tells me this all the time. And I still don't do it. Or not enough. You know how it goes. Get vaccines. Not that. Got all my vaccines. What else might they tell you to do and you hardly ever do it right? Drink water. Yes. Does anybody else have that much trouble drinking water? My problem is water does not taste like Pepsi or coffee. In fact, it tastes like a lot of nothing. And so it's very hard for me to drink it because it's just not appealing at all. So that was the right answer, Juanita. You got it. Drink water. Those fluids. Push those fluids. Good thing my life doesn't depend on it. I mean, it kind of does, but yeah. If I was dehydrated to the point where I was going to die, you just have to stick an IV in my arm because I would never get it on my own. All right. Gatorade's good, though. Actually, I prefer Body Armor. Body Armor tastes so much better, and they make it with coconut water, so it's really healthy for you, too. I get the light, so there's like 35 calories in an entire big bottle, so it's really nice. All right, next up, we have another beachy piece. This is Cancun Castaway in purple. So we have the espresso wooden beads at the bottom. We have purple discs in wood, and then some smaller espresso beads and discs up here. This is a loop and bead closure, so there is no extension. But if you need it extended, I can make you an extension that fits in there. So the earrings are the little espresso beads. I love the little flower caps they put on these. Aren't they cute? Love the little flower caps. Just have one of these. This is the length. So first one is about 1/2 inch below that collar. Second one is just below mid-chest. Mid-chest would be about right here where my finger is. So just below mid-chest. Again, no extension, but these are nice lengths. So you may or may not need an extension. Again, if you need an extension, make sure you let me know. This is Cancun Castaway in purple. We just have one of these, and it is number 6. And I have a second purple. This purple is called Summer Breezin' in purple. I'm just checking the catch. I don't believe there is one on this. No clasp at all. Okay. This one is Summer Breezin' in purple. Beautiful royal purple, oblong beads, and then the saucer beads in between. I call these flying saucer beads because they look like UFO. You know how it goes. And then the rounded beads up at the top. The earrings are the purple beads. And I know this shows a little bit blue on the screen. That's okay. It is actually more of a purple. Little flower caps on these. This is a longer necklace, so it's going to come down below the bust. It's almost mid-abdomen. Mid-abdomen would be about right here. This one has no way to extend it because there's no catch to even put an extension between. So this is the length. We have one of these, Summer Breezin' in purple. This one is number 8. And then, you know, just in case you're short of purple things in wood, I also have this bracelet called Island Mixer in purple. So these are all wooden beads as well. You see how they make like a flower pattern with those discs in the center. And then we have the round beads. So flowers and then round beads. This is all stretchy. So we'll stretch to fit your wrist. Just one of these available. So Island Mixer in purple is number 7. Getting out all the beachy vibes today. Yeah, I knew you'd like that purple, Max. That's his favorite color, purple. That royal purple. So he likes it when I get out the purple.
So number 7. Go, Faye.
Number 7 to Faye. He says, go, Faye. All right. Yep. Oh, dropping things on the floor already. This one is the Simply Santa Fe. What are we calling these? Fashion fixes. For a minute, I blinked. They used to call them trend blends. And now they're fashion fixes. So I blanked for a second. This one is 3 layers. Our first layer has the little white beads on a chain. Our second layer has a purple crystal. Third layer has, trying to separate it from the other 2. There we go. A moon, a star, and then this medallion at the bottom kind of looks like a little compass shape to me. So this is, they said, celestial themed. So things that are in the sky. The earrings are the little white beads, like in that first layer.
Yeah, you need to stop in just a minute.
Okay.
All right. So I think you gave me my numbers out of order.
Did I give you numbers out of order?
Yes. So
I'm sorry.
So ask Faye. I want to make sure what Faye wants because number 7 is the necklace, but you gave me number 7 as the bracelet.
If I showed number 7 with the bracelet, then that's number 7. Just switch them.
Okay. All right.
Because that's what I showed on the screen. Okay,
right.
So we got you straightened out. You wanted the bracelet, right, Faye?
Just want to make sure. Okay.
Just give me a thumbs up or something. All right. This is the length of the layers. So our first layer is right up here above the collar. Again, about 1/2 inch, 3/8 of an inch. Yeah, she wanted the bracelet.
Okay.
Thank you for clarifying that. Sorry about that. I gave them the numbers backwards. Our second 2 layers are about at mid-chest with the 2-inch extension that is going to sit right here at the top of the bust. Our bracelet, I'm going to turn it around this way because it's backwards on the thing, is just like that 3rd layer. So we have the star, we have the moon, we have that compass, and then it also has the beads, the purple and the white beads. This is also one of these sliding chains, the sliding knot, but with the chain. So you can slide that to fit your wrist. And again, this may adjust enough that you can use it for an anklet as well, depending on how big your ankle is and how big your foot is, so you can get it over your foot. All right, the earrings have all those same little charms on them. Really cute. I like these long dangly kind. They're all dangling from this little silver hoop on a fishhook back. This is the length and size. So these are some long ones, but that's what's in right now. So these are a 3rd piece to our Santa Fe set. And then the ring has that star and the moon, as well as the purple bead. Let's see. There we go. Trying to make it focus. So that's what that ring looks like. I did find my hand sculpture thing. So here you go. This is what it looks like on a hand. So this is the Simply Santa Fe Fashion Fix usually have Cracklestone. Don't have Cracklestone this month. They did something a little different. So this is going to be number 9. Apparently. Number 9 for the Simply Santa Fe Moon and Stars set. There we go. Next up, we have Summer Idol in red. This has that shell type appearance. You can see like the mother of pearl finish on this, on the teardrop below, and then the ovals up here at top. We have clusters of little silver beads down here and up here. The earrings are also the silver beads. This is the length. So it is just below mid chest with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit at the top of the bust. We have 2 of these available. So this is Summer Idol in red. It is going to be number 10. All right, so let's find another question. Ooh, this is very subjective, but such a good list. 6 answers on this one. Ooh. Let's go to number 3. Name an ice cream topping that every ice cream shop should have. An ice cream topping that every ice cream shop should have. Whipped cream. Actually not on there, believe it or not. Caramel was number 6. Fudge or chocolate was number 1. Gotta have that, right? M&M's was not on there, but that's good. Sprinkles, number 2. Nuts were number 4. Ooh, pineapple. Pineapple is not on there. Cherries were number 5. There's one more left. Strawberries. You got it again, Juanita. You're on a roll tonight. Strawberries were number 3.
She's got to be cheating.
She's got to be cheating. I don't think she's cheating. I think she's just really smart. I'm not going to let him talk about you that way, Juanita. He's bad. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Waikiki wins in red. You're by yourself and you're getting them all tonight. Usually you have help. Maybe that's what the problem is. Your help is not that good. All right. These are doubled up little red discs with the center cut out. This is on brown knotted cord. The earrings, also those little discs. This has the sliding, not sliding, loop and bead. Sorry, loop and bead closure. So there's not an extension on here. We can put an extension on here if you'd like. I do have 2 of these. This is the length, so it's right at the bust, which is not a bad length, even without extension. But if you want it longer than that, we can put an extension on this. So this is Waikiki wins. We have 2 of these. It is number 11. Number 12. He's been in trouble all day, Juanita. Number 12. Bright yellow shell. These are called Shell Out in yellow. Nice lemony yellow with hammered half circle of silver up at the top. Or I guess not quite a half circle. I don't know what you call it when it's not a half circle. Half an oval. This is the length and size. I do have 3 pairs of these. So Shell Out in yellow is number 12. Number 13. Let's see. I got to get some of this stuff in the back. Number 13. Just one of these. This is an anklet. This is from a couple years ago. They just started putting anklets out again, but we hadn't had them for a few years. So this is one of the ones that I have. Sun-Kissed Radiance in gold. Just one of these left. Has little flat gold. I guess they're rectangles. They're a little bit bigger than squares. And the extension so that you can make it fit your ankle. So Sun-Kissed Radiance anklet in gold is number 13. Just have one of those. I am trying to get a hold of the new ones. They're really hard to get a hold of because the site's kind of broken right now. And it's not loading right for everyone. And I'm one of the ones that's not loading right for. So I'm trying. We'll see how it goes. This is my other anklet. This is Beach Zen in multi. These are rose gold beads in the center with kind of a glitter finish on them. Of course I have men's jewelry. What do you want, Caden? Do you want necklaces? Do you want bracelets? Leather, metal? Be more specific. I'll get out what I have. Also silver beads. And this is the, oh, what do we call these? The string closure, you know, where you can pull it. I guess it's kind of a sliding knot too. And what I do is when I get this to the length that I need, I tie these off and cut them so that they don't tickle my ankle, because you know it always feels like a bug is on your ankle. Necklace, please, in metal or leathery. So this is Beach Zen in multi. Also my last one of these, number 14. Number 15 is our Magnificent Musings Fashion Fix. This is the oil spill with chunky chain. This is set in silver. We usually have it set in black metal, but this is set in silver, but still the darker rhinestones. So these reflect all the different lights to give us the different colors. The earrings that come with it are the chunky chain. I love the oil spill. It's beautiful. It matches everything. This one sits just above the collar with the 2-inch extension. It's going to sit down here in the upper chest. Not quite going to make it to mid-chest. Preferably blue metal. Let me see what I've got. Yes, it is quite heavy, Violet, because of the heavier chain. I mean, it's not super heavy. It's not going to feel like you have like a steel pipe around your neck, but it is heavy. These are the hoops that they made for it. These are emerald cut rhinestones as well as round cut rhinestones, also in that oil spill. Chunky. This is the length and size. So those go up here. That is piece number 2 to that set. Piece number 3 is a bracelet. This is an adjustable chain bracelet, so it has the extension. This has the rhinestones around the front half. So that is our bracelet for this. And our 4th piece is a ring. Also in that oil spill. Has accents of the hematite rhinestones. Let's see if you can see those. There we go. This is what it looks like on a finger. So our oil spill set is going to be number 15. Had to look and see what number I was at. Number 15 for the oil spill. This is Magnificent Musings. I expect these to go fast tonight. So get your order in early. I will do the best that I can. That is number 15. No promises, but we'll do the best we can. All right, let me ask a question, and while we're answering that, I will get some of these necklaces down for Caden. Let's see. Four answers on this one. Since we're doing the beach, we're doing vacation theme. And yes, I just scooted my white out of the picture and it totally messed up the white balance. Hi, Yvonne. Thanks for dropping in. 4 answers on this one. Let's do number 4. Name something families commonly do while on vacation. Something that families commonly do while on vacation. Eat Out was number 3. No, 2, I mean. Souvenir Shop, number 2. Beach theme parks. Movies, not on there. The beach kind of is, but not exactly. Visit friends or family, not on there. Sleep or nap. That's what I'm going to do this week. I told Max I'm going to sleep for a week. Play cards, not play cards. Let's see. Play, mountains, movies, the pool. What do you do at the pool, Violet? You also do it at the beach sometimes, although we just play. Swimming, number 1. All right. Last answer, and it's the winning answer, and we still haven't gotten it. What else do you do while you're on vacation? You do a lot of it, and it can include all of these activities. Something like, I would have said this is number 1. Something you do while you're on vacation. Not camp, not walk. We're going to camp this week. It's going to be fun. In our tent. Tour, talk? Nope, not talking. Not traveling. Got to have some proof you went, right? So how are you going to prove you went? Something we do lots of now that we have phones that we carry with us all the time. Photos, absolutely. So that was on Tracy's account. It's still you, Caden? Whoever it is, are you guessing right? Pictures. Gotta have the pictures. If you didn't take pictures, did it even happen? Gotta be able to prove it.
That's probably Gracie giving those answers.
It's probably Gracie. It is not Gracie. All right, so we had a request for some men's necklaces. So this is one of them. This one's called Loose Cannon in gold. We have black and gold beads. They're kind of a distressed bead. Both. That was Mom. Okay. Mom should know. These have the gold in the center where it's distressed. This has a knotted rope type chain that is black. It's a loop and bead closure, so it is not extendable. This is going to go on my female model. I'm sorry, I don't have a male model here. So it would be just down below her collar, which is going to be about here probably on a guy. So it's going to be a little bit higher on a guy, probably like that, because your necks tend to be a little bit bigger. So we have this one. It's just one of these. It's called Loose Cannon in gold. This one is number 16. Model it, Max. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. All right. This one is GOAT, greatest of all time. But they just have the initials. GOAT. This is a silver necklace. This has some flattened links, which reflect the light a little bit differently than a regular chain links. This one does have an extension on it, so if you wanted to extend it and make it longer, you could. I like to use these men's or urban necklaces. They're actually unisex necklaces, is what they're labeled as. I like to use them to layer because I don't need more earrings to go with them. Believe me, I've got enough earrings. But I use these to layer my necklaces, my other necklaces with. So this is the length. It is down just past mid-chest, or right about at mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right above her bust. Again, for a man, you're probably going to want to adjust it up just a little bit because it's probably going to fit just a little differently. So I do have 2 of these. 2 of these. This is greatest of all time. The GOAT necklace. It is number 17. Number 18 is black leather polished cord, along with some silver chain and a couple little silver beads that have a diamond pattern on them. This one has the sliding knots, so you can adjust it in or out. So it's quite a range of adjustability on these. This is the tightest it is. So I've adjusted it to the tightest. This one is hanging just below mid chest. Again, with a man, it's probably going to hang a little bit higher, maybe at mid chest. And then let me see if I can adjust it all the way out. The tag kind of gets in the way, so got to maneuver around that. So this is all the way out. So down around bust length, which would be mid chest on a guy. So this is Rural Renegade in black. I do also have 2 of these. This one is number 18. Yes, Mon says that with a bright print that hides everything else, because these necklaces tend to be a little bit chunkier chain and a little bit brighter. So they're really handy for that. This one is called Metro Bow. It is in gold. Yeah, that may be a little much for you, Caden. But it's a big chunky chain in gold. Does have the extension on it. These are the kind I like to layer. So this one is at bust length with the 2-inch extension. It's going to come down here. So it'll be in the upper abdomen area. So this is Metro Bow in gold. It is number 19. Don't worry, I have more. But we're going to do another fashion fix. We're going to get all these fashion fixes shown. I think we got 2 more. All right. This is this Sunset Sightings? Yep. Sunset Sightings fashion fix. So we start with the layer of the silver star on kind of a medium chunk chain. And that has the tassels in that medium chunky chain as well. So that is going to lay right here at about the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to be right here above the bust. So that point is going to be right about there. This is the second necklace that goes to it. So this is a layered set. This has the multicolored beads with the extension. Earrings are the pink beads. This is the length. So sitting up here around the collarbones. Again, it does have the extension, so that would bring it down to the collar. You could either wear it with this star right up here, or you can drop the star down as well to have a little space between it. So that's necklace number 2. The bracelets are a set of 3 bracelets, small faceted silver beads, round silver beads, and then the multicolored set to match the necklace. So 3 stretchy bracelets. This is piece number 3. And piece number 4, the upgrade earrings, are the stars, like in that first necklace. This is the length and size of the stars. So we have the multicolored star set. That is Sunset Sightings. That is going to be set number 20. And make sure I'm still on track with the numbers. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Just that one set was reversed. There we go. Number 20. All right. It is time for another question. Oh boy. All right. 5 answers on this one. Oh, let's go with number 2. Name something you'd hate to have break down just before you host a big party. Something you'd hate to have break down or stop working just before you host a big party. What is your worst nightmare? AC, that was number 2. And I've had that happen. So mom got that one first. Fridge was number 3. So right behind it, the oven or the stove was number 4. Oh, your toilet, that would be bad. Electricity was number 1, Faye. There's one thing left. And this one doesn't stop working, but it may break. The house, the whole house. The pool, no ice. Nope, not those. Something super important. Because this is the center of almost every gathering, every good gathering, right? Anybody have a guess? And we just had this happen at our picnic. If you were there a couple months, what was it, April? In April, at the picnic, this happened. The table, yeah, Tracy, the table with the food on it. The legs collapsed out from underneath it and everything slid. Not good. You do not want the table to break. I was watching wedding bloopers last night. It was on one of the reels that came up. And several of them had dessert tables or cake tables collapse. And their cake just went, you know. And those are so expensive, those wedding cakes. It would be horrible to lose that. Because that's like, some of them are $500-$600. They can be up to $1,000 if they're really intricate or big wedding cakes. So you would hate to lose a big expensive cake that way. Anyway, yeah, that is bad. You cannot lose the food. Whatever you do, you don't lose the food. All right. Next up, we have Saved by the Shell in pink. These are bright pink with that shell finish. Also little silver discs and silver hoops for accents. This is the length and size. I have 4 of these. Saved by the Shell in pink is number 21. Don't worry, I'm getting back to the urban Caden. I promise. This one is New Age Nautical in white. White mother of pearl in a simple silver setting. Tassel earrings. I have 2 of these. This is right kind of up at that collar. Let me move over so I can get her in. Right up at that collar with the 2-inch extension. It's going to sit just above mid-chest. So right about there. This is New Age Nautical in white. We have 2 of these. This one is number 22. All right, you guys. So you got to get out your beachy vibes here. Got to have beachy vibes for this. Let's see. Number, what are we at? 23. One of our urban necklaces. This is called Canyon Voyage. In blue, we have the rope, the natural rope. I forget what they call that kind of rope. With blue and brown little pebble beads hanging off of it. This one has the loop and bead closure, so there's no extension. You can see it there. There we go. This is the length. So sitting right up there at the collar. We have 2 of these. Canyon Voyage in blue is number 23. Number 24. This one is Metro Maverick in black. I'm down to 1 of these. This is the black leather cord, polished leather cord with, I guess we'll call these crimped silver beads. Let me hold that out the way it goes. So there's not 2 layers. These are all kind of woven together with that cord. This is the loop and bead closure. This is the length. So more up in the upper chest area. So Metro Maverick in black. This one is number 24. Sorry, 24. I knew it was 24 and my mouth still said 23. I don't know how that works, but it does. Number 25. Number 25 is my last pair. Number 24 to Faye. Cabana Charm in silver. These are little silver shell type discs hanging inside silver hoops. These are cute. I call these the dancing earrings. Can you see why? These remind me of a belly dancer's, the little skirt or the scarf that she wears that jingles. So this is the length and size. Cabana Charm in silver is number 25. All right, let's ask another question. Trying to find a good one. All right, this one has 4 answers as well. Let's go with number 2. Name something that both a detective and a camper use. Something that both a detective and a camper use. Flashlight was number 1. Skills. Skills would be good. Not everybody has them. That is not on the list. We hope they use them. Magnifying glass. That was number 2, Violet. Got it. Magnifying glass was number 2. What are the other 2 things, do you think? Something both a detective and a camper would use. A gun. Oh, that's a good guess. Not on there, but that's a great guess. Fire. Okay, I can see where that would be. The detective would have less use for fire, but it could happen. A knife. Not on there. No weapons of any kind. Or tools, really. A bathroom. Yeah, we could both use a bathroom, actually. Porta potty, something, you know. It's okay. If you don't get them, I will give them to you. We're going back to the other pictures about being on vacation. What do you need for that? Remember what we said? If you're going to have these, you need one of these. Photos. So what do you need for that? A backpack. Oh, that's a good answer. A net, not a net. Cell phones or a camera. Camera was number 4. And then a compass was number 3. Compass. I guess you got to find your way somehow, right? All right, let's do our last fashion fix. We'll have a few more pieces of jewelry here, and then we will call it a night. And by the way, I did not get invoices out yet. It's been a hectic weekend. I knew it was going to be. I wasn't even home most of the weekend. So I do have a few still to go out. Not that many, but a few, and I'll get those done after the show. All right, this is our Fiercely Fifth Avenue set. These are creamy pearls, creamy pearly beads. One larger one right here, and then some medium-sized pearly beads. Larger gauge chain, along with a smaller chain. So kind of an asymmetrical necklace. The earrings are the creamy pearly beads. This is the length. So right at the collar, in the upper chest with the 2-inch extension, not hitting mid-chest. Love these hoops. These hoops have a center strand of the white pearly beads, the creamy pearly beads, and then outside, the 2 outside edges are the white rhinestones. So a nice combination of those pearlies and rhinestones. These are about the same size as the glitzy, maybe just a touch smaller, just barely. So this is the length and size. Love those earrings. The bracelet, also like that, but slightly larger. So center row of pearly beads, rhinestones down the sides. This is a hinged bracelet. So it'll hinge on the side, be really easy to put on and off by yourself, which is something I look for in a bracelet. So that's our third piece. Fourth piece is a pearly ring. So these are, the sphere shape is really popular this season. So this has that whole sphere of the pearly bead with an open band. This has the narrow band on it, stretchy to fit sizes 6 through 10. So that is our fourth piece. This is the Fiercely Fifth Avenue set. It's going to be, what are we at? Number 26, Max?
26.
26. Good. I'm still on track. Look at that. I might actually make it through this show without messing anything up too much. Don't hold your breath, though. All right. So the silver and pearly set is number 26. There you go. There's the number. 27. I have just one of these. This is one of our urban necklaces. This is called the Bronco Buster in green. So we have green ceramic beads. We have a brass ring at the bottom. And then we have knotted brown leather for the chain. Loop and bead closure. So there's no extension. This is the length. Again, right up there at the collar. On a guy, it's probably going to sit a little bit higher. So probably right up above here. Just one of these available. This is the Bronco Buster in green. It's going to be number 27. One of my personal favorites from the Urban Collection. This is Just in Maritime in black. I have two of these. So this has interlocking infinity symbols in the center, braided black cord. It's okay. Loop and bead closure. You can always look at the website too later, Tracy. They're under Urban. And you guys can also come look at them in person if you want to. We're going to be gone this week, but we'll be back Friday.
Yeah, tell her she can come when she comes gets clothes.
Yeah. So this is Just in Maritime. I have two of these. Number 28.
She knows what I'm talking about.
She's not coming to get clothes. We're having it here this time.
No, she's going to come and get clothes.
No, she's not going to come get clothes. Tell him to stop, Tracy. Also, my last pair of these. These are Bountiful Beaches in silver. Beautiful shell type silver teardrop in the back. See that mother of pearl? Isn't that gorgeous? And it has an overlay of the silver filigree. I have a pair of these myself. This is the length and size. One of my favorite pairs of earrings. So Bountiful Beaches in silver is number 29. Let's see. All right. Last but not least, we'll do a number 30. Last but not least, and then I have the winner for this week. You like those, Tracy? The Bountiful Beaches ones? Or did he want the infinity? You have a little cute happy daisy. See, we have a little happy face in the center of this daisy. White daisy. 29 for Tracy. This is Daisy Little Thing in white. I have 3 of these. This is that sliding knot closure. You can see how it's braided a little bit there. And then you can pull tight. Or you can loosen it up. And look how far out it goes. I bet you could use this for an anklet too. So this is Daisy Little Thing in white. I have 3 of these. It's going to be number 30. All right. So that is all for tonight. Our Fashion Fix orders do go in tonight. So if you're still on the fence about something, you have about 2 more hours to decide. And then I'm going to put in the order, and usually they sell out. So probably not going to be able to get any more after that, especially if it's oil spill. I'm going to have to be fast with that oil spill tonight. So we'll be looking to do that. Our winner for this week was Esley, Miss Esley. Let's see. I don't have my wheel up. Let me get my wheel up so that I can tell you what you won. I don't have my iPad out here, so let's see. No, I can just, I've got to just adjust this because I took some out of here for last week. All right. Let's go ahead and spin for Esley and see one.
Running around and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
All right. Let me see if I can. Am I able to share my screen? Yes. Esley, that's what you won.
I don't see anything.
Are you able to see it?
No. Wait, it's doing it now.
All right, it's being slow.
It says 2 free something.
Yep, 2 free. So you get 2 free pieces next week, Esley. So in your next invoice, you will have up the sharing. It's always fun. Stop screen. There we go. And now we're back. All right. So you'll get 2 free pieces on your next invoice. As I mentioned, if you're supposed to have an invoice coming this week, I am still getting that. I will get it right after the show, and we'll take care of that. If you don't have it ready so that I can mail it tomorrow, it is going to be Friday afternoon before I can send it out. Because I can't print a shipping label until the order's paid, because it doesn't actually create an order until that point. And I'm not taking them to the beach with me. So, because you'll have stand in all your jewelry. So if we don't get it mailed out tomorrow, it will be Friday. We have new stuff coming in. I will have a show taped for you for Wednesday night. I'm waiting for the stuff to come in tomorrow. There should be a box come in tomorrow so that I have new stuff to show you for that recorded Wednesday show. So come back the same time on Wednesday, normal time, and it should show you the recorded show, and you can claim as usual. All right, you guys have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you in person again on Friday night. Hopefully all rested and not burnt to a crisp. We'll see how that goes. But you guys have a great week without me. Good night.